Hi everybody, my name's Olivia. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Makeup Fun with Olivia. Welcome to another Friday First Impressions video. Today will be the first time that I do Friday First Impressions on a higher end foundation, so I'm excited. I'm gonna try to do a few more higher end, and I already have some suggestions from some of my subscribers because I know I've done some drugstore ones, and then when I feel like I've evened it out, I'll kind of try to go back and forth, do one higher end, one drugstore, and so I have a little bit of everything. But anyways, very quickly, I do want to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for visiting, for watching, for commenting, and for all the love and support. And a big hearty hug and thank you to my existing subscribers. Thank you so much. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate all of you. You guys make me laugh, smile, giggle. Every now and then I get all mushy and I get teary-eyed depending on, you know, your videos that I see of yours because I'm subscribed to you guys. And my time is so limited, but I try to, you know, sneak them in during my breaks at work and stuff. But anyways, I just wanted to say thank you, welcome to everybody, and thank you to everybody. I love you all so much. Okay, let's get started. So the foundation that we are trying out today, now first a little bit about my skin. I have combination skin, kind of more normal-ish now that I'm aging. I'm in my 40s. I'm 45 years old. So my skin is changing and it's becoming a little bit drier in certain areas. So, you know, my battle is with finding something that is moisturizing, anti-aging, but doesn't make me feel oily and greasy because I am still very much combination skin. So today I have my primer on, no makeup, but I do have my primer on, which mattifies me a little bit. And so let's jump into the foundation. I'll tell you a little bit about it. I have a sample, so I don't have the bottle to show you. It is the Girogio Armani Maestro foundation, and I have it in this little sample that came in my Choix subscription box. If you are interested in seeing that video about my Choix subscription box, I will link it down below. This is my last sample from the box. But anyways, so it's a higher end foundation. Like I said, it runs for $64 on the Sephora website for 1 ounce. I'll show you a picture of it on my cell phone just so you know what it kind of looks like. Comes in different shades. So let me read a little bit off of the Sephora website. It has an SPF of 15. It's a revolutionary foundation that provides skin perfecting lightweight coverage. Let's see what it does. It says, get a no makeup feel while achieving foundation coverage that locks into place, inspired by the thinnest fabric in the world, Super Organza. Maestro Fusion Makeup is a waterless suspension of volatile oils and pigments to allow ultimate comfort and weightless coverage. So yeah, it's supposed to be very light coverage and light feeling. So let's see how it goes. I will be using, of course, my beauty blender. And so what I usually do in these Friday First Impression videos is I put it on in front of the camera for you. I show you what it kind of looks like and feels like. I go and put my makeup on, come back and show you very quickly, and then wear it for a few hours, go about my day. After about 3 or 4 hours, I come back, check in so you can see what it looks like, tell you what it, you know, feels like, and then after a few more hours I come back and I let you see it after about 6 or 7 hours. So let's jump in. Okay, so I got it open and this is what it looks like. Oh, and the shade I got it in was number 7. It's hard to figure out what shade you are, but you know, I use that website. Woo! Okay, so it's quite runny. Let me take some off because it is definitely runny. Looks like it might be a little bit dark on me. As always, I have my mirror over here, so I'm going to try to use, oh my goodness, the viewfinder, but if you see me looking this way, that's why. Let me zoom you in so you can see me putting it on. Oh, let me put my hair back. So It's feeling very light on my fingers and on my face. Really light. The scent has a lotion scent, which is, I'm going to put a little bit more because I put a lot of it back in because it, you know, it was so much. A lot came out right away. Okay, so do I have enough? Now this is so runny that I'm gonna have to put some back off my hand because I'm afraid it'll just fall on my sofa or on my clothes. See, so I'm putting it back in. Yeah, because it's quite runny. All right. So let's see if you can see me from there. I'll be using the mirror over here. So right off the bat, it is definitely thin. I kind of feel like I'm not putting anything on. Very, very interesting. I am getting coverage though. Do you see that? It's the very lightest of coverage. Wow. So I'm thinking this is going to be light coverage, light to medium. I can still see my sunspots, but it's definitely evening out my skin tone. But it feels like I'm not wearing anything. It feels like I'm just, I have like the very thinnest of veils. And I want to say it feels like a thin veil of oil. No, not oil, because it's runny. It's not, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but this is definitely very light. And I think I'm done. I'm just kind of tapping on because I feel like it's not enough. Like I should still keep on going. That was way too quick. Let's put on a little bit more. Let's see how that layers on. Put some more. I'm going to be very careful because it comes out quick. Okay. So just a tad bit more maybe with my fingers. Because you know I like to hide my sunspots. Yeah, it's definitely, it smells like lotion. I can't tell which lotion, but it's a faint smell. It's not a very strong lotion smell. And I don't smell it once I have it on. It's only when I smell it like this. Okay, so it did give me a little bit more coverage. It doesn't look cakey so far. I feel like I almost need 2 layers everywhere because it is so light. Tell you what, I think I'm gonna like this for those days where I want very light makeup because it looks like it's just my skin. It looks, you know, I don't know what it looks like to you guys in camera, but it really looks like I'm not wearing anything, yet it did even out my skin tone. Wow. That's the bad thing about trying expensive things if you like it. Ouch. So this is what it looks like, you guys. All right, so let me go put some makeup on. Let me zoom you back out. Oh, I always do that. So let me go put some makeup on and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back and I've got my color makeup on and this is how it went. I'm feeling like the foundation is pretty light coverage. So I don't know if I'm just not used to light coverage anymore or if, you know, I'm getting older, so I think I need a little bit more coverage. My very first impression is that this is a great foundation for people who love light coverage. It didn't cover up my blemishes. I have a couple of blemishes that I like to cover up with my foundation, and so because I typically use medium coverage foundation, I don't need concealer. I felt like I do need concealer with this one to cover up those blemishes. I have one here. I didn't cover it up because I did want you guys to see it. You know, so it looks like skin. The foundation is very lightweight. Definitely feels runny when you put it on, but it sets in. You have a little bit of time to play with it, and it sets in. It didn't feel like it was going to come off. Like with the Bare Minerals, it was runny and light coverage, but when I went to put my makeup on, I was scared that I would remove or disturb the foundation. Not so with this one. It's light, but it sets in, and I comfortably put on my makeup, and you can still see through it. Even in the areas where I put a second layer, it doesn't look cakey, but you can still see my skin through it. So I can see some people really loving that, and I can see myself liking that on days when I'm not really gonna want a whole lot of foundation. But I'm typically, you know, either no foundation or if I'm gonna wear foundation, I'm gonna wear foundation. So I don't know. I think it looks nice. I think it feels nice, but it's kind of too light coverage for me right now. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. We'll see. I'll come back in a few hours and show you how it's looking. But that's kind of my first impression. Too light coverage. I need more coverage. But anyway, okay, so I'll see you in a few hours. Bye. Okay, so it's been about 4 hours that I've been wearing this foundation. By the way, apologies for the lighting. The sun is right where it needs to be so that all of this would normally be on my face, so I close the curtains, but then it looks darker over here, so that's why you're seeing that funkiness. But hopefully you can still see my foundation. It's looking pretty good for 4 hours. It is still definitely a light coverage foundation. Nothing has come off. So one of the things that I noticed with this foundation, because it is light coverage, you can see my skin through it. You can also see my pink cheeks through it. So it looks like I put blush all the way down here, and I didn't. That's just my natural cheek color. If you saw me at the beginning before I put the foundation on, my cheeks are super pink. So I think that's another reason why I like medium coverage or full coverage foundation, is because it takes, you know, it kind of like allows me to contour and just put the blush up here rather than, you know, you can see my pinkness all the way down here. So yeah, but having said that, it is a very nice foundation so far. It feels nice. It feels like it really does feel like I'm not wearing anything, but it doesn't come off. It's light, it's set in. It doesn't look glowy, it doesn't look flat. It's like just my skin, but better. Even though that sounds so cliche, but really, that's what it feels like. That's what it looks like. It's just light coverage. That's my only complaint so far. But it's still on. The color looks good. I'm thinking it's probably going to be still on in a few hours, but I will come back and check in, and so you can see it. Looking good so far. All right, bye. Hi, I'm back. So it's been about 7.5 hours that I've been wearing this, and so I started off thinking, I don't like it, it's light coverage, and it is light coverage. You can see your skin through it, but I'm actually really liking it. I don't know if I'll ever buy it. I don't know, I might. Just to have that kind of middle of the road foundation where you don't want the full coverage, but you don't want to not have anything on. That's what this is a good one for that middle of the road. I actually asked my husband, you know, can you tell the difference today from my other days? And he said, yeah. He's like, well, sorry, that's my washer dryer. Anyway, sorry. And he said, actually I can. He said, it looks like you're not wearing makeup on your face other than your eyes. So, you know, I think he's right. I think it looks very natural. I think it just kind of evens out my skin tone. Let me try to get up close. Yeah, it looks like my face, but more even. No cakey, you know, not that my other ones are cakey, but you know, it just doesn't look like I'm wearing foundation. It's almost what I would say we would expect in a perfect BB cream. Yeah, a perfect BB cream that I have yet to find, but this is what I would expect a BB cream to do, to kind of even my skin tone, and you can still see your skin through. Yes. So all in all, I like this foundation. It's very lightweight. You don't feel anything. It's very, yeah, I think I've said everything. I'm liking it. What do you guys think? Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's First Impression Foundation, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!